Well, we're on the third floor of the Sapporo Beer Museum, and we'll start the tour here. A good majority of it is in Japanese, so there are a few words here and there that helps figure it all out, and there was a brochure. This gentleman here on the left was the project manager, and this gentleman was the first brewmaster. He spent 2 years in Germany, first Japanese to qualify and become a brewmaster. So here's opening day of the Sapporo Beer Factory there, brewery in Sapporo, back in 1876. The certificates of incorporation and that they can make some good beer. And then some information regarding the early years and bottling and so forth, labeling that was used and so forth, a variety of the bottles that was used in the early years here. There's a sample of bottles, a little hard to read, but the one on the left is the 1888, and the center is 1890, and then on the right is 1890 as well. I guess different labeling and so forth. The star was very prominent in the labeling and all, indicating polar and all. There's some connection with that. Pictures, I guess, of significant individuals in the history of Sapporo beer at the late 19th century and all. Some more difference in labeling. 1908 was used, early corkscrews and so forth. Over here is a nice model of, I guess, the early factory, the kettles and where they did all the brewing and so forth like that. We have that to look at. Over here on the wall, you've got a timeline that starts, I'm sure, at the early years and the birth, as they describe it, and various historic photos. Again, this is all pretty much in Japanese and so forth. It's a little hard to figure it all out, but what the hell, it tastes pretty good anyway. So, showing reorganization integrations. There were some changes at the beginning of the 20th century regarding, I guess, the factory and how it was brewed and so forth like that. I bet you this is telling me where Sapporo beer was being sold throughout the Pacific, all the way down here to Malaysia and to the Philippines, and of course, obviously along China and Japan. And then situation in the 20s and so forth, and control and breakup, I guess, following World War II. And then there was a revival and rapid development here of Sapporo beer. Another model of the factory and so forth to look at, and some other work. I don't speak Chinese, but I'd be willing to bet that this group in front of me right here is from China, because this lady is speaking in Chinese. This gentleman is doing some translating. So we have here the third floor exhibit area of the Sapporo Beer Museum.